Sanvanani, dear South African, as a person who already has a spaza shop, I I I advise you, I really much advise you, to take a good precautions, make your store be clean, be hygienic, buy at good stores where you don't see Pakistani people. If you don't see Pakistani people in the shop, you're at the right shop. If you see white people, colored people, and the Indian people in the shop, you're in the right shop because they've never faced this problem. So logically thinking, mina, where I stock, I see colored people, I see white people, and I see Indian people. I know for the fact those nations will never risk their children's life, so I stock them. And secondly, black parents are very, very much supportive. They love me so much. They love me, when they show up and see a South African face and see the store that, no, this store is it's not bad for a South African. We have airtime, you sell electricity because we have prepaid electricity in this complex. You have prepaid electricity, you sell airtime, you sell sweet. I just had a conversation with a woman that was going with her kid. She told me one thing. She came here, and when she came, she thought she would buy just airtime, buy airtime because I have this sign. This, you see this sign, this flash sign. Yeah, I have that flash sign. So as I have that flash sign, she think I only sell electricity and airtime because it's a complex, and it's not. It's a nice complex. What I can tell you, I don't wanna put it on a higher spot, and I don't wanna also not give it the credit that it deserves. So she thought maybe in this complex, people here won't have a spaza shop. So when she came, oh, it's a real shop, Mos. I was like, what do you mean it's a real shop? I'm surprised. It's a shop, like it's a shop. I've been going to Shell Garage every day to buy bread, like simple basic thing, to buy bread and to buy and to buy cold drink because of I'm afraid of the Pakistani food. Okay, I was like, oh, okay. She said, oh, thanks, I'm seeing my own people here. I would be so afraid if I saw a Pakistan selling in this complex. I think she's new or something. I think she's new in the complex. So this tells me a very, very nice, good news. Mina, I'm guaranteed. I'm sure that where I stock, there won't be a fault. I know the place. I've seen a place where Pakistan shop. I seen it. I've been there. I've seen the place. I don't know if they are all over Gauteng or South Africa, but I know one shop where I said when I tried to look at the shop, I was looking for cash and carries where I can buy things in bulk. So we was going in different places. So we find a place. It's a big place. First, there's no South African working there. That was my first red flag. I was like, okay, only Zimbabwean, Malawians. I asked the guy, is this food good? I asked the guy who's working there. He said, yeah, some of them are, sometimes, he couldn't lie. He just said that. Some of them, and sometimes the truck just come. I asked one question. He gave me three answers. That gave me one answer it's a very bad place. Okay, then I went to a place. Then when I went to the place, how the place is organized first, it says a lot. It's very clean, very neat. And how is multicultural? Whites, black people who have money, people who came with nice cars there, and to also buy things in bulk for their family. So I was like, this is my place. So I was like, this is my place. Yeah. I don't care what anybody can say and say, hey, I follow white people. White people care about their well being of their children. We haven't had a single case. Indian. I'm not talking about Pakistans. They are two different people. And the Somalis and the Ethiopians, these are two. Don't be fooled by their hair, by the color, by the skin texture, by the way they look. They are not Indians. They are Pakistans. They are Somalis. They are Ethiopians. So when I got to that store, the store is very good. Then I'm stocking them. I'm making sure the safety of my people. These are my kids. My kids stay here. They buy from me. They buy from me. So to me, it's very important. I would sometimes use specials at ShopRite and Pick and Pay and Boxer. And for now, it's only for now, for a moment. I'm still telling you how I maneuver through while I'm pushing. Even in that shop, the prices of cold drink very reasonable. Of everything, they are very reasonable for resale. They are very reasonable and they are very safe. The place is very hygienic. You don't see even a single Pakistan. That's what bothers me. I thought I would see them in that place because it's a nice place, it's clean, and it has things that kids like and elder people. I was worried. I was worried why I couldn't see a Pakistan and a Somali guy. I only see white people buying for their kids in bulk, maybe buying Oreos in bulk. That's where I also stock my Oreos because you can see the box of Oreos down there, down there. Where's the Oreo? Somewhere. Yeah, somewhere there. That's also where I buy the Oreos, and it's been like 3 weeks. We're going in hard, but that's also where I buy the Oreos. That's where I buy the Oreos, and I'm making sure that the health of the kids. I sanitize my place. My sanitizer is done now. I need to buy another sanitizer. I need to at least have them in bulk. I try to, you know, because I don't see these as kids. These are my kids. I see them as my kids. It would hurt me so much to hurt or to do anything bad to kids that are mine. I see them as my kids. So I take the repercussions. I take the necessary repercussions, which I advise you to do that. You don't want no blood on your hands. In fact, if you can avoid it, you don't need no blood on your hand, like Pakistan people, like Somali people who don't care because they don't have kids here. They don't have kids here. They don't have to attend a funeral of a kid that they know. A kid, 5-year-old kid that they know, that they thought he will grow up or she will grow up to be something big. But the life was taken short. They don't know the pain, the feeling. I've never seen them attend even a single funeral to show that how much do they care, how much this wasn't intentionally their aim. I think personally, I would even come to attend the funeral. I would come to attend the funeral. as a parent, and I know that I've done nothing wrong, but I've opened a business and I've done the percussion in a right way. It's just happened maybe the snacks where they were manufactured and I stock in the right place. Where they were manufactured, it's where the mistake started. I would forgive myself. I would forgive myself. That's where the government needs to take action. But to show that they know what's happening. How many times we find the Pakistani people? You remember that guy selling purified water from the toilet? Guys, singayenzi ngathi asiboni. Singayenzi ngathi asiboni. Singayenzi ngathi asiboni. Mina, I just want to spread the message ukuthi, dear black child, dear black youth, bakumele abantu bafuna ukuthenga kuwe. That's Zulu. In English, your people are waiting for you. They are waiting to support you. They want to see your beautiful South African face in the shop when they buy. That's what they want to see. Try it, you can see. You will grow. You know, I've realized that when I didn't have other things, you know, people would say, okay, it's okay, I know we're still growing, and I will always come to, you know, pursue you that I will forever need this thing. Maybe if I didn't take maybe I didn't lemon twist, maybe I didn't bought lemon twist, then someone comes, he will come tomorrow just to remind me that from now you need to stock it. So I firstly I start with what people buy the most, so I can make money to also build a store while I also inject my capital. So with that being said, ngithi bodak, who else in the YouTubers have took the initiative and start something they've talking about? Shout out to King Said So with Baseta. Shout out to King Said So. Mina, I believe in people who act, who talk and act. Shout out to King Said So. I don't know about other people's, how other YouTubers are really helping. Mina, I'm setting the race. I'm saying, let's go. If you are black, let's fucking go. Who knows? We can collaborate and also link up for a store, one store. That's what I've also realized. That's what I've also realized. We can link up our man. If now I have a shop. I know how to run a shop. I can also have two companions who might not know how to run a shop but have the capital, or have both, have the work ethic to work and also have the capital. We open another store. As a team, we stock everything in one place. We don't have to be separate. In one place, we stock everything. We occupy that place. I'm telling you, Vega, listen, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, in 6 months, in 12 months, you might have opened 2 or 3 more stores. In 12 months, it's guaranteed you might have a chance to open 2 more stores. If you can open that one big store, and make sure you sell everything. 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 Like I said, guys, if you not ready for change, these are sheepers. You know, there's tragedy in the there's tragedy, there's crisis. If you know the beauty of crisis, you would get out of your comfort zone. There's crisis in South Africa. The market of the Spaza shop is crashing. What does that mean? It means when it rises, it needs real strong men who will stay firm and rise the township economy in a right way. We've learned from the mistakes of the Pakistan and everyone on how they did it wrong here. They might have done it first. While we were watching, we saw what they've done wrong. Their hygiene and everything. We've saw their wrongdoings. What are we waiting for? We've saw their right doings too. We saw that in order to grow, you have to link up. Don't think that the Spaza shop, like maybe if you see one big shop, it's by one person. You might find one supermarket be owned by 3 people.